Good morning. Woo, bright lights. Anyways, yeah, good morning. So, gonna try to get that put away today. That one's just gonna sit at idle because it needs a clutch. Hopefully get my motor for this today. And I gotta clean up this mess. So yeah, Thursday, took a day of vacation. Hoping to get the motor for the Camaro so I can get that going and get that put away. Which actually goes underneath the blue car up in the front. So that's what I got going on today. I gotta run my errands right now. I ain't gonna take you along for that. I don't think that's gonna be too much fun for you guys to watch me drive down the road and pick up wheel lug nuts, which is for ER. And if you don't remember, ER is the cart I'm building for hauling people. So when we go to antique power shows and stuff like that, and that chunk of frame right there, right there is ER. You got the rims and tires. The spindles I have are takeoffs from John Deere, so I need to go to John Deere and get the lug nuts for them so I can mock them up and cut my axles to size. And that's where I'm at on that. I gotta run to Beaver Dam, get some antifreeze for the Camaro behind me, and pick up them lug nuts, and I'll be back. A lot of tractors left over for the year. And my final stop, Fleet Farm. Get some antifreeze. Well, it's definitely a shitty day here in Wisconsin. Anyways, I saw my motor and it's not looking good. He had to go to therapy with his son and etc. etc. So life gets in the way and I guess I get it when I get it. That's it for now. Well, I got back from Fleet Farm. I'm lazy as shit now because the weather is shitty. Managed to put nitrogen down on the yard before it rained. It was lightly raining as I did it. Then the stump guy came, gave me my quote for getting rid of all that. He gave me an excellent quote. Yeah, I guess I'll put his name in here. You can't hurt him. And he can give you a call because I thought he was very, very, very reasonable. So that'll be gone next week. I got to clean up them stones right there. That is going to be a bummer because they are heavy. So, yeah, so that's what I got to do if the rain ever stop. All right. Whoa. So then, yeah, I got the message on my phone. Summit came. And, yeah, so my brakes are in for my pickup truck. Them frickin' boxes are heavy. So, yeah, out to the garage, try to get something done. I just have no ambition to deal with this rain. I don't know what the hell the deal is, but I gotta try harder, I guess. Maybe just crack a beer? No, not yet. Oh, Jake, you coming out? No? Okay. Well, anyway, I'm back. Alright, let's get this shit moved around. I got Old Reliable running. Put some heat in the motor. Got the bikes fired up, but I can't take them out, so yeah, I don't want them all wet. I'll put a little heat in the motor in this one, and then I'll get it underneath the hoist, and I will rotate the axle, get everything lubed up pretty good for the winter, and that'll be about it. And she's all wiped down. Car cover's ready to go on. And that's how that baby gets put away. And I started doing the light plastic on top for two reasons. If you paint, the paint doesn't go through the cover. Doesn't hurt the car, but you get a lot of dust. This way the plastic protects the car from the paint. And it also just keeps the dust out of it. Because just sitting here, the car will get loaded with dust up there. So yeah, that one's done, ready to go. Well, I'm about as far as I can go. I need to get a car here, which is probably going to be the Vet, even though I'd like it to be the Camaro, because that's where it belongs. Because the Vet is lower, and then I can fit it in this corner here, which will be literally like right here. So as you can see from the pictures I had here, so now we're packed in. That bike is literally a quarter inch away from that stand. But hey, doesn't hit. That bike is tucked in there pretty damn good. And I forgot, I said I'd try to get Justin's bike in here. I'm not sure I'm going to go with that, but and that's a full dresser like that, big one. So yeah, we'll keep going here. I'm pretty much done though. It's still raining, and it just makes a mess. Because that car's got to come out so I can get a car in there. Oh, fun. I don't know if anybody wants a 65 center console. I'll sell it real cheap. It's got a chunk out of it. I have no idea why they did that. But my intentions were going to paint it the color of the car. And I was just going to patch that up. I was going to braze it shut, etc. with some metal. And just body work it and paint it. So if you want that idea, have at it. It's actually not too bad a shape. I mean, definitely a good runner. But, yeah, either that, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Sick of moving it. And happy Friday. Go get some breakfast. And it is just beautiful right now. So I got to move them rocks and back because that guy is coming on Monday to cut that out and get rid of that mess. With that being said, I need the rocks out of the way. So I got on the virgin table this morning, stretched my back out good because it's going to need it. And other than that, that's all I got for you right now. I got room in the garage enough to move my 65 over in that spot I just showed you. And that's good because then my son wants to bring his car over. He's got to pull his turbo out on his car, which is good. He's finally doing shit on his own. He don't watch my YouTube channels much, so I can just say this because, yeah, I just helped him too much. He's young. He never did it himself, so I decided not to help him anymore, to make him do it himself, and he's finally taken on that challenge because he realized how much money he saves by doing shit himself. So that's all good. Yeah, that's all I got for you right now. Go get, like I said, gonna go get some breakfast, then come back, move them rocks. Hopefully I got my nuts left when I get done, so I can get something done in the house yet. Or in the house, in the garage. Alright, back to you later. See this guy on the green bike there, or on the green bike, green shirt? That guy has more miles on that bike than you would ever imagine. I forgot what he told me, but it was unbelievably a lot. Like, now I don't even know what it'd be, but it was over 10,000 last time I talked to him. That was probably over a year ago. So much for moving rocks. Yeah, ain't it great? Stick around, it'll be snowing next week. Well, at least I got something fun to move that actually worked. Other than the rest of the shit I got was junk. But here, picked up this little battery charger, trickle charger, put it on the car. I was at 11.1 volts just sitting here, so obviously something is slowly draining on the battery. And it charged 13.1, and it shut itself off. So yeah, it's kind of works good so far. All right, Friday, still effing raining. So I just stopped by Steve. He called me up and he needed a couple odds and end pieces from me for the motor because it's getting close to getting fired up. I didn't take my phone in, so I didn't get nothing from that, but my receipt, and then here you go. This is what happens when you buy a motor from an unreputable person. Okay, now this motor was pretty much brand new, and you can see from this list of parts how much parts were not very good. So yeah, that is, the rest is labor. So, and there's a second page, more labor. So, anyways, yeah. So if you want, I'll go give you one more look at her. I'll try to go slow here for you. So as you go down that list, you see stuff that really shouldn't be needed, but is because the guy used cheap shit. So yeah. The latest, greatest thing here, hang on, bear with me here. I can't run everything at once here, but some of the stuff I was quoted because the motor was taken apart, but things that weren't, I'll try to keep this quick, was the rod bolts. He couldn't reuse them. He said he went through that, and they were all mixed matched shit. In a brand new motor, mixed matched rod bolts. Okay? Why? It's a brand new motor, but I got shit that was mixed and matched. I mean, unbelievable. Valve springs, they're just shit. They weren't even nowhere near what they're supposed to be for pressure. 4 broken ones. So obviously I'm just taking it to be that they were just junk valve springs. And what else here? Bear with me here. He had to put he put in new main bolts for the 4-bolt main. He put new ones of them in. Technically, as new as that motor was, I shouldn't have needed them. But of course, I did because they were cheap China bolts. The reason for the head gasket leak, which you guys should remember if you're watching, is the head bolts were China bolts that came loose because they couldn't handle the expansion of the aluminum heads. And other than that, like the oil pump, he had a name brand in it, but the problem was it was a name brand that had cast gears in it, and Melling had a problem with them cast gears when they first came out, so that oil pump was junk and a new one put in. And timing chain, we knew we had to do that, so I was already quoted for that. So all said and done, my estimate came out like $800 more. Doggy wants to go out. Huh? Ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell. All right. So anyways, yeah, so the estimate's about $800 higher. And what do you do? Kind of is what it is. Sucks, but yeah, I mean, that's why it's an estimate. And I get it because some of the shit he doesn't know until he really got into it. So, all right. I got to get out in the garage and do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. Move some more shit around, throw shit away, make room. So yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm talking too much on this video, but whatever. I mean, it's the life of owning cars, I guess, hot rods, and the shit you got to go through, the live and learn and fix and repair and etc., etc. Because I even got to do brakes and oil change on my truck. The back ones are squealing on the squealers. The pedal sucks, and I need an oil change now. So hopefully the rain subsides here. I'm going to check the weather here and see if I can get something done. Alright, but yeah, so that's what you get out of me. Alright, stopped raining. Went and finished fertilizing the neighbor's lawn and finished my back lawn. That's done. And decided to work on the carburetor here on the 65. So I added my extensions and I put it back to the 86s, which I had on the board right there. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to read that. So yeah, went back to from 82 to 86s because when I took it for that test drive, it didn't like that test drive. It was until it wanted to fuel. So switching that back. All right, got the rears back to 80, 86, and the fronts are at 77. We'll see how that goes. According to my notes, 78 was rich. 76 seemed like it wanted more fuel. So I went in the middle. Everything's buttoned up. All the fuel's dried off. I'll probably wait a couple more minutes before I fire it up. Make sure all the gas fumes are gone. I actually will get my blowgun right now. Bowls are torqued. Ready to give her a test run. It actually looks like it's trying to stop raining, but it sure the hell don't look good over to the west. Hell no. She's awfully dark. I think my lens is dirty. She is a little bit. It's still dirty. What the hell? There, now you can see. Clean the lens. Amazing. Alright. Alright. So now we're going to check the accelerator. Oh, Christ. Can't think what the fuck they're called. Accelerator nozzles. See, I see the picture. Whoop. Fuck, where the hell are they? There you go, accelerator nozzles. So I'm going to check that next. Alright. I'm going after a very lean stumble at initial acceleration. I just got a hesitation there. I'm trying to get rid of that. That's only at a full foot stomp. If you get into it real slow, you don't even notice it. But a full hard stomp is when you see it or feel it. Alright, good news. They're firing up my motor hopefully any minute. I'm on my way by Steve now. Get some video of it. Kind of happy it's fixed and running. So, got the wife stopping to pick up the rest of the balance to pay off the bill, which will be probably pick up tomorrow morning because they'll run it tonight, let it cool down, and I'll probably pick it up in the morning. That's the plan I'm thinking. So, yeah. Stay tuned here and I'll get some video of it running here in a second. so damn loud in there, it's fucking the phone up. Got the throttle hooked up now. Should we hammer on it a little bit and scare the fuck out of them? Nah, I don't think so. Kind of a crucial time right now at the initial break-in. And we're pulling the distributor and locking out the timing. How about a straight Ford, straight 6 Ford with a 4-barrel on it. Extra 50 horse intake and carb. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We got the other JJ over here taking out a brand new turbo because it's supposed to be bad. And if it ain't bad, he's going to kill somebody. That's what he's doing. I'm putting a motor in the Camaro. Got to get her cleaned up and go. So that's what we're working on right now. I was going to think about time lapse, but nah, I don't feel like doing time lapse. So I'll just update you little clips here. Well, we started this project at 10:15. It is now 6:24. Matt. Plugs are in, headers are done. Plugs are in, headers are done. Wires are on, wires are on. Starter's in. Motor mounts, bolts are tight. Flywheel bolts are tight. I should say torque converter and flywheel, obviously flywheel, yeah. And the only thing left on the bottom is the metal tube that runs around the corner for the tranny and the starter wires and the clamps for the exhaust. I had to do the headers before I did that down there. So yeah, carb and all the front end stuff. That's where I'm at. My ass is dragging. I'm done taking a shower, bring the 65 back in, and going to have a damn beer. You can have a beer for me too, you know. I'll have a beer for you. Am I supposed to talk to here? Talk to here. Hello? Oh yeah, pan update. Last video, the pan. I talked to Steve and told him all the bullshit problems I had. He says, yeah, that paint don't like self-etching primer for some reason. Well, let me tell you, that's what I had, self-etching primer. Alright, happy Sunday morning. Rocks are cleaned up. Trailer's parked in the corner. And now I gotta winterize my sprayer because it's supposed to freeze. What? Tomorrow I think it was supposed to freeze. And then Tuesday we got a chance of snow. So I guess I can, if you guys don't know how to winterize the sprayer, I can quick go over that and show you what I do anyway. I use that RV Marine antifreeze. So yeah, in short, you take that hose off in the bottom. Alright, once you get the hose off, you gotta get yourself some type of cup, any type of cup. So I just put it on there like that and kept filling it. Okay, so you keep that full. Open up the valve on this wand. So that opens that up, that pushes that all out with antifreeze, close it. Then open this one up and just give it a little shot to clean out that manifold and right into the tank, close it. And then open this one up and run that out until it all pukes out pink. Once it's all pink, you flush it out and you're ready to go for winter. Ain't it great living in Wisconsin? No, it's not. Where do you store your sprayer? Ha. And there you go. That's where that sprayer goes. And that's where that gets stored, up in the trusses. Alright, got all that wrapped up. Gotta put the snowblower on, and that's ready to go. Grab the chairs from the fire pit. Hey, you can't see them, but I ain't opening the door. Actually, it's open. I can unlock it anyway. Lock me, goddammit. There. That's good. I didn't get nothing done in the car. We're going to a Packer game this afternoon. So I'm going to wrap this video up and let you guys watch my boring ass, and it is what it is. Alright, thanks for watching. Hey, have a good day. Can get you dizzy again. I left a little more of the dynoing than I probably should have because it get kind of boring, I assume. I don't know. I'm assuming right, wrong, I don't know. But anyways, I left that in. I did take a lot of time out while he was breaking that motor in because I know nobody's going to sit and watch the video and just listen to that thing rattle away. So I kind of stuck to what I thought was going to be exciting, but may have not have been. But anyways, again, it is what it is.